on the Seventh Circuit Court, Judge Oliver Garland was known for his steadfast fairness.
He was a proud father.
I read everything he writes.
Constant teacher. A fierce advocate for his beliefs. A man who was a loyal friend. He was a man who did what he thought was right. Always.
Look at this. My father's medical records.
Okay.
What if it wasn't a heart attack? The judge had a lot of enemies.
When's the last time you had in-person contact with Jack Ziegler?
You do know everything Jack did, right? Illegal arms sales, money laundering, and contracted killings.
Is there something on your conscience you want to talk about?
How about confession of sins?
Mr. Talcott Garland, we're from the Federal Bureau of Investigation.
Effective immediately, I'm resigning as a judge of the United States Court of Appeals.
Everything good?
I trust it will be very soon. Deception is the name of the game. Trust me.
FBI came by the house asking about Jack Ziegler.
I would not want to see you or your family harmed.
Don't you want to know what really happened to Dad?
I already know what happened.
Whoever you talk to, Tal, they're not from the FBI.
I wanted to protect you.
There's a BMW that's been tailing us.
Floor it! Dad knew that he was in trouble.
What are you gonna do?
I've already done it.
Hello, everyone. My name is Heather Hurt with the NRW, where nerds rule the world. And today I'm here with Grantham Coleman, who plays Talcott Garland, and Paulina Lule, who plays Kimberly Kimmer Madison Garland in the upcoming MGM Plus series, Emperor of Ocean Park. How are you today?
Hi, doing great.
The series is just around the corner. How are y'all feeling going in?
I can't wait for people to see it. Like, we've been working on this since January. We wrapped in April. I feel like everyone keeps asking me when the show is coming out, and the day is finally here. So I'm just excited for people to see it.
Yeah, I feel like it's been a project that's been on me for a while since, we really started last year. And then we had some things come up, and we pursued it. And when we went to Chicago, and like a lovely city to work in, even in the cold of the winter, and we made this project hopefully to depict a certain family in a particular light that people will see themselves in. And I'm more excited about that. And also, like, my mom and being able to be like, that's my son, he's on TV. Like, that's exciting too.
Of course. Grantham, both of Tal's siblings are very clearly politically inclined. But Tal seems so indifferent and indecisive, especially at the beginning of the season, making him far more difficult to read. What drives Tal for you? And how do you connect with him when you're portraying him?
I think I find a connection with Tal in not necessarily knowing what's you and what's not you. Like, I think he's somebody that goes through life thinking that because he's paid attention and followed every rule and checked every box and got the happy wife and the life and the job and the parents, that, oh, he's done it. Like, you're supposed to be happy here. And I think in a certain world, this was always going to unravel. But in the world that we watch in the show, after each domino keeps falling and he's starting to realize that, like, his father's not who he thought he was and his wife isn't who he thought they were. For me, I get to go to places that, like, in my normal life, I'm pretty happy-go-lucky, happy to go along as well. And yeah, people make fun of me, like my siblings and stuff too, but like, it doesn't result in like car chases and things like that. So I find my way into Tal by kind of channeling like, oh yeah, he's someone who thought he was this person and these things that he had. And now he's going on a journey to kind of figure out, oh, the tragedy that we left in the past and the trauma that like we kind of move over and go past doesn't necessarily go away just because your parent passes.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Paulina, Kimmer is one of those characters that she's kind of like a distraction in a way. She has her own goals, her own things happening, and she's growing in her own world and her own life, but she's also impacting Tal's life as well. What are you the most excited for the audience to learn through Kimmer?
Ooh, that's a good question. To learn? I mean, I think Kimmer is going to be very divisive character. Like, I think people are going to love her. There's going to be like Kimmer Hive, and then there's going to be not Kimmer Hive, I feel like. So I'm looking forward to the audience experiencing that. I think Kimmer is not black and white. She's very gray. And for anyone that lives their life in any shade of gray, I think they'll relate to that, and they'll relate to some of the decisions she makes, and feel for her and feel some of the consequences of those decisions. So I'm just looking forward to them experiencing all of her gray.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for y'all's time. Emperor of Ocean Park premieres on MGM Plus on July 14th. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.